What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? It's Renebean, and this is the state of the shop right now. Oh my god, it is a disaster. This is what I'm going to be working on today. My girlfriend wants to come out this weekend and work out here with me, like kind of check it out, and I want to surprise her and go ahead and get it done. It gets like this every winter. I tend to do a lot more work inside where it's a lot warmer versus being out here. Plus, I mean, oh my god, I don't know. It's just kind of gotten bad this year. I've been stacking a bunch of randomness, as you'll see we will go through, but I'm going to clean this place up. It's going to look good as new. That's what we were working on, so let's do it. So yeah, it's gotten crazy this year. Like I said, it happens every year. I just pile up like I'm not necessarily like overstock, just stuff that's like, I mean, buckets filled with the most random stuff. We got to go through all this, and of course, since the season is starting, a lot of this has been depleted. I don't really have that many systems. Actually, I do. There's a bunch inside I got to bring out. We got to reorganize all this. Definitely got to get the actual shop portion, the workstation, cleaned up badly. I don't even know why I got illegal fireworks, blackjacks, all sorts of whatnot. This is crazy. Oh my god, there's so much work to do. I'm about to crank the tunes and make this place look good as new, because this is not how it needs to be. Alright guys, figured I would give you an update on what's going on. I gotta tell you, it's absolutely nuts. Look at all these systems I've been pulling. I didn't even know I had that. We got to either test, refurb, mod, whatever it's going to be. Look how many Sega Genesis I got. That's absolutely nuts. PS1 stacked to the wall. I know I got more in the house that I need to pull out. Like I said, it gets crazy during winter. I like to just store stuff out here, because, I call it my shop. But it is, it's a shed. It's what it is. But this is where I come and do all my work at. I got my bench and, oh, look at this. This is interesting. Whilst out here cleaning up, I just found a random copy of Need for Speed Most Wanted. It's like I'm game hunting. Didn't even know this was out here, and that's complete too, so I'm pretty happy about finding that. Some of the things I've been, oh my god, people who do what I do, you got to relate to this. Look at this bin filled with nothing but AV or RF switches. It's absolutely nuts. I go through my Sega Game Gear, so look at that, just stacks and stacks of carcasses. I like to keep those because I'll let them build up, much like I do NES sleeves, and then auction them off, and people will buy them. Had to turn the heat on because it's freaking cold. It's supposed to be springtime, but obviously it's not. It's it feels like it's on the cusp of winter again. I got a random box here that I normally take to the flea market and just sell stuff dirt cheap. It's not really worth pulling things out on an individual level and let it be someone else's issue. It's crazy how bad these shops got. It's almost embarrassing, but it's what it is. I store a lot of stuff here during winter, do a lot of work inside. But now that the season is here, this is where we're going to be, so I will give you an update once I get there. Alright guys, so another update. God almighty. This is just, I don't know how this happens. I think I just open the shop up during winter and just chuck stuff in there. Now I'm dealing with the aftermath, but we are getting there. All those sleeves, oh my god, there's so many of them. My controllers are looking good. I got boxes, you can see down there, of controllers for all the systems when we start making bundles. I don't know if I said this in the last update, but look what I found. Need for Speed Most Wanted, man. That's awesome. I didn't even know I had that out here. But we are getting there. I am getting a big box of trash ready. I got my tote of random loose stuff that I can take to the flea market and unload it. And then I got to worry about this corner, because again, this is my shit. It's not just video game stuff. I got to have everything cleaned up and organized, and oh my god, it's a project, but I did this to myself, and hopefully this year, as it runs out, I won't do it as bad when it starts to get cold and I start going inside. So another update coming up. Alright guys, so a little bit of an update. I'm finally starting to get these shot back. This is all stuff that came from inside the house. Like I said, I knew I had more systems that needed to be brought out here. That way we can do our usual routine of testing and fixing. Everything's finally starting to shape up the way I like it. I think I'm going to use this shelf not for filler games, games that I'd bundle with systems, but more so for spare parts. The only thing I really got to do left is get this stuff up and organized, finish cleaning off my desk, and then I can give you guys a full rundown. And God, it's going to feel so nice to have this shop back, because working inside, whilst being a lot warmer and more comfortable, I don't have the room or the necessaries, you know, things like my compressor or all my tools just ready, handy, ready to go. So anyways, let me finish this shop up and we will see the final result. Alright guys, I'm done. I feel so good. Tell me if you remember this, like last year, every time I'd be out in the shop, they had construction going on all the damn time. It'd always be making noise. It's done. They built some like crazy apartment complex over there, which is really nice because it's super close and yard sale season. Like, let's go, let's do it. So anyways, like I said, I mean, it's a shed, but I call this my shop because this is where I do all my work at. There is a separate room back here, but that's just like mainly storage, you know, like mowers, weed eaters, that sort of thing. But over here, just random stuff, you know, like I said, a few illegal fireworks, which I don't even remember where the hell I got those or why I even have them. I keep my scrap, wire to strip, toolboxes, yada yada. But let's talk about the game section, because I'm sure that's what you guys are more interested in. I'm going to keep spare parts over here. There's going to be a few tester games for some systems, but I'm going to try to just keep a bin of just random filler games and just pull from it rather than pull them off, you know, like that shelf right there. I do need to do something with guitars. Guitars are starting to move again. Same thing with fitboards. But my God, look at all these systems. I didn't even realize I had this much accumulated. So we got 4 GameCubes, because I got one up top over here. Of course, Wii's. Oh my God, Wii's. 3 NESs, which is surprising. I thought I had more. A stupid stack of PS1s, which I need to figure out what I'm going to do with them. Maybe mod. I might want to see if they, you know, like the custom cases to make them like kind of look cool. See if that's going to be worth my time and investment. Order a bunch of those and just do like some shell swaps on them. Sega Genesis. One of them's open up, which I am not sure why, but all the others just untested, need to be tested and sold. I'm going to do a lot of this stuff local. I've been getting down to selling locally versus, you know, online. Online's great and all, you know, especially for games and whatnot, but for systems, I'm just tired of like the packaging. I'm not necessarily losing that much money. It's about the same, usually, especially after fees. If you sit on it for a while, it will eventually go if the bundle looks right and if you do your job. And as far as testing and refurbing goes, PS2s, I got 2 fat ones and a whole bunch of slims that need to be going through. Original Xboxes, I will not be picking up this year. I'm over them. Actually, I got 3 PS3 fats because I got one up there. I got one SNES Junior, one in 64. Tomorrow or the next, oh hell, I don't know, this weekend. My girlfriend's going to be here this weekend. We're going to pull some money out this shop. I want to go through just a crazy amount. Maybe like 3 Genesis to 64. Maybe a couple NESs. The GameCube. Simple stuff. We'll worry about the pain in the ass stuff later. The stuff that I just don't want to deal with. Over here, it looks disorganized and crazy, but there is always a method somewhat to my madness. There is my power pack. Some of them have the AVs bundled with them. A box solely full of AVs, random capacitors, some randomness. That's actually a little bit more random than I thought, but I can still like navigate this stuff fairly well. One huge crate of controllers, as well as this crate back here filled with controllers. And I had so many controllers that I had another box full of controllers. So I'm good on my controller game. That will dwindle down as I start to make bundles. Let's see here. Going down below, just a little bit more randomness. Look at this insane amount of weed condoms. Like, that is a disgusting amount of condoms that I have seen. Oh my God, there was one in here I wanted to show you guys. Well, there was 2 that were like it. And I was like, this is the cheapest condom I've ever seen in my life. I've seen a few. Now look at this one. God almighty. Look at this thing. It's disgusting. There's another one in there like it. I think I'm just going to start collecting condoms. I don't even really like bundle them with systems. I could. I do need to soak them in some water and clean them up if I'm going to. If you remember a year or so ago, I got this huge box, which I will be grateful to like work down eventually. It's filled with nothing but PS2, AV, and power cords for both models. Then I got a box for 360, and then 2 boxes for Wii's. We got so much work to do. I'm actually kind of excited about it. Over here on the main, you know, where I work at, we got us a fresh new towel right here, even though it's stained up. You know, I like to keep things up here so they don't get scratched. It's looking good. Like, I got my sweet tea, and it's feeling good outside. We got the JFJ, which I'm thinking this might be the year to upgrade, because the JFJ is a pain in the ass sometimes. I did get a whole box of supplies though for it though. I might sell it and upgrade to something a little bit more fancy. I don't know if I'm gonna go the $1,000-something range, but there are other options, you know, step up above the JFJ. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. But man, oh man, look, we got us a fresh bag, baby. I'm in. It's gonna be a good year. I do need to work on some of this stuff up top. You know, I keep my stereo going. Capacitors, man, a bunch of, you know, randomness there. I used to collect the aftermarket controller until I got strung up. Just a whole bunch of wild stuff. Man, I missed being out here in this shop. It's gonna be a good season this year. As long as yard sales play along, that is going to be the most important thing. If yard sales don't play along, we ain't going to get nothing done. But we got so much inventory over here, it doesn't really matter to begin with. So, with that said, guys, I know it's kind of a weird video, but I told you I'm going to start to be putting out these videos more. And in order to do that, I had to get out here and get this shop ready to go for this year. Plus, we got so many consoles to go through. So, to everybody out in this wonderful world, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day.